everybody, it's Chelsea. So I have another update for you guys. Recently, I met up with a fellow YouTuber named Hobo Ahle. And some of you guys might know her as a van dweller who recently started out here on YouTube and is dedicated to the travel life. So meeting up with fellow nomads is something that I've been wanting to do on this trip, and I am so stoked that I have met my first fellow nomad chick. I wanted to show you guys the adventure that we went on today. We went to a place called Hamilton Pool, which is about an hour south of McKinney Falls in Austin, Texas, which is where we were. I had no idea this place existed. So I believe her name is Alexandria, but she goes by Hobo Ahle, so I don't really know what to call her. Hobo Ahle, that's just what you're gonna go by, okay? So before she introduced this place to me, I had no idea it existed, and it was absolutely beautiful. Little review about the park itself. I don't think that there's camping at this park, and there certainly are no dogs allowed whatsoever. It is not handicap accessible whatsoever either, so keep that in mind if you ever want to come out. Other than that though, it is a really easy short hike to basically what is a cave slash waterfall. Keep in mind, no dogs, not handicap accessible, and there is like, I have Verizon and there was like no cell phone signal whatsoever while I was there. But other than that, let's just get to the footage. So I met up with Hobo Ahle, and she'll be here soon, but this is so pretty, man. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna show it to you. Because this waterfall is so loud. There's Ahle, by the way. Gorgeous. And just one more time, it's called Hamilton Pool, and like I said earlier, like, they don't let people swim here right now because too many people drown, and which is really unfortunate because it's like a perfect day to swim, and I definitely wore my bathing suit just in case, but it is what it is. So there is a pathway that you can walk down that takes you inside the cave and behind the waterfall, and you can go all the way around the whole thing and come out on the other side, and I highly recommend doing that. It is a really cool experience just being on the beach area and looking at the thing, but when you're actually in there in the cave and behind the waterfall, it's a whole nother experience. So definitely recommend doing that if you're able to. After we spent the day hiking around that area, we went back to my campsite and all kind of had a bonfire together. Hobo Ahle and I, Alexandria, we got a chance to talk for a little while, and I got a chance to ask her some of the questions that I've been wanting to talk to her about as a fellow chica nomad girl. So I'm going to insert our little interview thing that I had with her there, and then I have an update for you guys. Hi everybody, I'm Chelsea, and this is Hobo Ahle, as she is known on YouTube, and she is a fellow traveler. So I'm just here to ask her a few questions about her life so far. I guess first and foremost, like, how long have you been doing this, and like, how did this plan come about?
I moved into my car the beginning of 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, it was actually like New Year's Eve of 2013.
So turning 15. Okay.
And that's like, no, 2013 turning into 2013.
Oh, so
yeah.
nearly 3 years.
Yeah, like that's what I did for New Year's Eve. I was like, I'm gonna get rid of all my stuff and I'm gonna go sleep in my car.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna do it.
Wow.
New Year's goal.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I did. I went traveling for like 6 months.
That's awesome.
Because I wanted to see what
it was
the
like.
whole travel lifestyle was about.
Yeah.
But I did it in like a Mitsubishi Lancer, so it was not comfortable.
So not like van life. But
no,
like
it's like
life.
straight up car life. It was not comfortable, but it was still doable.
Yeah.
And on that trip, I met a couple of van dwellers, and so I got to see what it could be.
Oh,
I was like,
sick.
I was like, oh wow, it could be so much better. So then I decided at that point that I wanted to do it for at least like a couple years.
Yeah.
And so I went back to like my hometown. I decided I was going to finish college because I hadn't finished up until that point. Yeah. So I was like, I'm going to finish, at least have my degree as like a backup plan, and you know, just in case, and I'm going to buy a van.
Wow.
Yeah. So then
so it just like step by step like, kind of fumbled into this reality for you. That's so sick. So what are your future plans? Because you are in the process of now renovating a van that you got. Yeah.
I guess for future plans, I'm basically going to do like what you're doing. I'm just going to live in the van full time and travel full time and just see where it takes me.
That's so cool.
I just want to meet a bunch of people and see a bunch of cool stuff. So.
Yes. I think that's one of like the coolest parts of like living on the road is that there isn't a schedule. And
I don't want to plan. I hate plans actually, because anytime that I plan something, it never works out. And then you feel like anxious if you like have to be at a certain place at a certain time, and it's like it's not fun that way. Like I want to be able to just
no restrictions. Yeah, like if I feel like driving to Texas today, I'm gonna drive to Texas today. And if I feel like going to meet a fellow traveler, like that's what I'm gonna do today. You know, this kind of lifestyle is a bit unconventional, especially for people our age and especially for chicks. So you know, you get tons of comments about that kind of stuff. But so what would be your biggest piece of advice to girls our age that want to do something like this?
I guess like in reference to what other people have to say about it, because of the fact we are so young, and you know, gender unfortunately does play a factor in a lot of people's thinking when when they judge it. So you know, the most important person is yourself. So like if you think that this is what's going to make you happy, there's really nothing else you should consider. You just kind of have to ignore everything else, do what you want, and try and do it the best way that you can. And then I think at that point, you'll stop to you won't even realize that other stuff is going on, because you're going to be having so much fun, and you're going to just be fully enthralled in what you're doing and the life that you're living and the fact that you're enjoying it, that all the other stuff really won't matter. At least that's how I see it.
So, you know, you have got quite a following on YouTube since you've started your channel, and, you know, you are obviously going to get really supportive comments, and you're going to get, you know, people that aren't so
not
supportive.
So
for, you know, a light way to put it, you know what I mean? So I just, you know, how do you deal with that? Does that bother you? Has that changed your opinion on wanting to live this lifestyle, or?
I would say that, I mean, you know, nobody likes hearing things like that, or like especially like the bad stuff. If anything, those kind of make me feel like the videos that I'm putting out and the message that I'm trying to put out is more important than what I originally thought to begin with, because of the fact,
that's like really true.
So many people are like, that cannot be true, that can't, like, it's impossible, or like it doesn't make sense. And so it's like, not only in the terms of like being a girl and traveling and living this sort of lifestyle, I want to like make videos, which is part of the reason why I met you up and everything. It's like, I just want us to come together and really like show people that it is possible, and it's totally like it's safe, it's okay, you know, we're doing it and it's fine. And then also like with the traveling stuff, that like there's all of these cool places that like you should go to, everybody should go to.
Absolutely.
And it's like, I understand that a lot of people can't go to these places too, which is a lot of the reason too that I want to make these videos. It's like,
to
if you
show people live vicariously through the videos.
It's like, if you can't go, then like, here, let me bring it to you. I think overall, whether it's positive things or negative things, like as far as like the YouTube stuff, it's just a contributing factor to kind of be like, it's like a driving force to be like, this is what I want to show people. And it's
encouraged you to continue it.
Exactly.
And I guess, you know, it's kind of important, like, taking away the taboo of, like, the more you talk about it and the more that people see that there are, like, people our age and girls doing this, the more that people realize, like, it's not taboo. And then maybe, like, it's not so crazy. Like, and the more that it's normalized, the more that people will support it. Because every movement that comes from the side and, like, is a little, like, untraditional or whatever, always gets criticized in the beginning.
Exactly.
It always gets criticized in the beginning. But in order to move forward with the opinions of people and like the way that society views certain things and different like living
we have to talk about it. We have to show it. Otherwise it's never going to change.
Exactly.
And I just don't think that it does the lifestyle justice to have those stereotypes put on it.
I completely
don't
agree.
think it's fair.
I completely agree. You know, that's pretty much all the questions that I have. I'm really stoked that I got to meet up with you. I'm really stoked that I'm in Austin right now, and
I'm so glad we got to like have a full day of like adventure
together. I know. Thanks everybody for watching. Subscribe to her channel, subscribe to my channel, and have a good day. So I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing my day with her. I'm so stoked that I got to meet up with her. I really hope to keep meeting fellow nomads, especially girls. I just think that's so cool. This is a lifestyle that, as we discussed, isn't really that traditional, but I am so for it, and I'm so for people doing whatever they feel like will make them happy in life. And traveling can be really fulfilling, but also really humbling, because it teaches you to have patience every day, overcome your fears, and really learn how to problem solve when something unexpected happens. I do have an update for you guys regarding my travel buddy. He has unfortunately decided to go home and end the trip. With that being said, I am now on a mission to try to find another person to travel with. Even if it's not someone traveling in my camper with me, I would love to meet someone who is also living on the road, maybe in a van or whatever, and if they want a caravan and just travel for a couple weeks together, we can get campsites next to each other, you know, whatever the deal may be. I'm still so new to this lifestyle, and I'm still so new at challenging myself when it comes to like my anxieties and everything like that. So personally, I just don't feel 100% ready to travel by myself. One more thing I do want to say, I would love to do a Q&A for you guys. I get a lot of the same questions over and over, and I can reply in all the comments and everything, but I'd rather just address it to everybody and get some of these questions out of the way. So if you have any questions for me, please leave them down in the comments below. I genuinely appreciate you guys watching. I genuinely want to know you guys, and I want you to know me as well, and I want to be as transparent as possible with everything. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I read every single one. Once again, I really appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot of really cool things coming up here. This is just a road bump, but I don't want it to completely end everything that I set out to do. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for staying updated with me. Thank you for all your support. Thank you to the people that have donated to my Patreon account. still like blows my mind absolutely that people have done that. That's just really cool. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.